And it's the
we
big
made
show.
it. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Is that beginning annoying? That
I don't find it annoying.
Well, this is a show all about annoying. So
Right.
so if you find us being annoying, speaking of annoying, here's
There's the
Sayla
dog.
biting my hand. We can laugh annoyingly, and we can talk annoyingly.
I'm not gonna... Why did you look at me when you said that?
But
okay, I get it.
But we did a survey of a really official survey. It was,
Yes, it was very official.
A great deal of effort went into this survey. There was study groups and
Numerous people
and
applied to participate in the survey process.
yeah. So we started with 200 annoying items. Here, why don't you take this? Why don't you just take that and go away?
Speaking of annoying.
There you go. Go eat that. She'll be back. She'll be back and come and say hello to you. We started with 200 things that are annoying in life, items that are annoying in life, and we narrowed it down through a survey process. And that survey process was we had Ida determine which one she thought were most annoying.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
And then,
okay.
And then we took those 30 and we surveyed a cross section of ages and genders, and we really looked at every aspect. And what we mean by that is we surveyed my family. And we came up with the top few. But now we're going to finish the survey process.
We need your help.
And you are going to vote on the final list. So what we need you to do is things that you find annoying. We would like for you to type things that you find that are what's the most annoying thing in life to you. You know what I'm talking about, like waiting in line.
Somebody forgetting to put the toilet seat down.
Yeah, toilet seats.
Like if you have kids that drink milk out of the carton.
Yeah, drinking straight. That's a good one. Or putting empty food back into the refrigerator.
Yes.
Empty food cartons. So those are all annoyances, right? So we have. Those didn't make the top list, did they? Any of those?
They did not.
No, but maybe you want to put them back on the top list because you think they're the most annoying things. But if you come up with something, Linda is going to grab it and record it, and we'll add it to the game that we're going to play. So we want to give you a chance. So let's talk about a couple, Ida.
Yes. Okay.
So here's some on our finalist list, and Linda's writing some others.
We've got Ruth Shaw gave us one. So.
But here's one. Go ahead. You can post them up there too, Ida. So the first one is. People texting on cell phone when they're driving. Oh, texting and driving. That's a good one. And then, and so let's bring that one right in to the game. You can just throw it across to us. And we'll put that one up under B there. And we have one here that came. No hand washing after restroom use. Here, let me bring the big screen
Mary
up.
Lou has one too.
Yeah, so please bring them in. Now's the time, and we'll take them for a little while. This is I do want to show our annoying slide.
Oh yes.
So this is because this itself is annoying.
He's pushing me over the edge with this.
Because this itself is annoying. So we go, and you can read some of the things that are on there, but see if you can find the annoyances within some of those.
For those of us who are word nerds and who like things grammatically correct and even, that picture is very annoying.
So that's fun, but we also have this annoying game board that we can that we can check into, and so
we spare no expense at Uniquely the Same with our game board.
I'm trying to find the main. Here's the main screen. So here's the screen. So no hand washing after restroom use, then texting while driving, messing up a cleaned up area. Right, is another one. Let's keep going across here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have you vote on the most annoying of these that we have on the screen, and we're going to start to narrow it down. People driving too close behind you. Let's save that one. We have another driving one. We'll save that for.
Oh, okay.
So we have two drivings. How about this? This is driving too, but people who don't park properly. So that's people who park too close to. Yeah, it's a little bit driving, but that's parking. Parking's not driving. So parking 2 spaces. You got a really nice car. You park in 2 spaces.
Or parking too close to a handicap parking place, and people can't get in and out of their vehicle.
Yep. So all those come in, and then here's another one: video ads while watching. Video ads while watching. So we'd like for you to continue to enter yours. Which do you think is the most annoying of these? A, B, C, D, or E? So A would be no hand washing after restroom use. B is texting while driving. C is messing up a cleaned up area. D is people who don't park properly. And E is video ads while watching.
So A through E, what's your choice?
So we would like for you to make a choice A through E on this set, and we'll start to narrow down into our top few. So that's what we're trying to do, is figure out what's the most of these. Which one's the most annoying to you?
Oh my! Well, before we had these called in ones, texting while driving is dangerous. But so is no hand washing after restroom use.
Spoken like a...
That's I worked in healthcare for so many years, and we had somebody come in once and do a hand washing demonstration, and they had us rub this it glow in the dark, I guess. It showed up under black light. So they had us wash our hands to see how well we washed our hands, and then they put your hands under black light. And I've never gotten over that. I do the whole hand washing routine. It has to be 30 seconds. I sing happy birthday, so I know it's 30 seconds. I know it's a little.
So wait a second. Happy birthday is happy birthday is 30 seconds long?
Yeah.
And that's how long you have to wash your hands? Yes,
with good friction and water. And like when I do Vacation Bible School with the kids, I switch it up. We do Jesus Loves Me. Like, no, keep rubbing. You haven't finished Jesus Loves Me yet. Anyway, so for me, it's hand washing. The people not parking, they're all annoying, really. So
yeah, these are annoying.
We're just trying to come up with what is the thing that annoys you the most. Mary Lou says, how would you know someone didn't wash their hands? And that's easy. Like if you go into the ladies' restroom and you see somebody come in and then they leave and walk straight out, you know that they haven't washed their hands because you physically saw them get up and walk out. So that's how I would know. And then you have to touch the doorknob after they've touched the doorknob. I don't know.
That's an important one for you. I think. Are you casting your vote now?
I'm casting my vote. Can you tell?
So A is yours, but she's not lobbying. You're supposed to have your own opinion.
Yes, please have your own.
The alphabet song, says Mary Lou, is what she was taught for the right timing. But what about people who don't park properly? We thought our viewers would think that's a big one. We know that if we surveyed uniquely the same advocates, that would be a big one. Because you know what people do? They see the blue crossed lines and they park in there, thinking that there's sort of an extra spot in there and what would it hurt. And they don't realize that that the vans, the lifts sometimes come out the side of the car, and you actually strand a person. Like they can no longer get in.
Yeah, that's a big one. You know, they've come up with a way now to paint those lines, those blue stripes, differently, so that it looks like 3D. So people look like like
they'd fall into a big pit if they
or that there's bricks there. You like the big pit one, but they make it look like there's speed bumps or something there.
Yeah, to keep people off of it. Yeah, so stay off that, regardless of where you vote. But that I might put mine there because that's it's a pretty rude thing. It's it's an entitlement thing. You look at you look at parking and you think, why do those people get all those really good spots? It's Christmas time and I'm doing my shopping and I want the good spot. And you really could mess something up for somebody. Like you could really keep them from getting there. How about video ads? Maybe that pales in. That is an annoyance, though.
It is an annoyance when you're just like really getting into a video you're watching on Facebook or wherever, and you're like right in the middle of it, and then the ad will begin in 2 seconds, and they lose money on me because first of all, I get annoyed. I don't watch the ad, and I just click away from the video. So I don't think that's working for them. At least not with me.
The television stations, I think it's primarily television stations, have figured out that they can, like right before the climax of the show, they can run a ton of ads. So lots of times the last like 3 or 4 minutes of the show, there's just so much. You know, I'm looking at the screen here and I've got you cut off, so I need to.
That's all right.
I need to just do a little tiny bit of editing if I can figure out.
Okay, well, Kathy said, and I put up her message. I don't think you saw it. She says it'll do no good to be annoyed. I can't stress over that. They'll keep doing it. So I think that's good. You can rein in your stress.
Yeah, we're trying to get people to raise their stress, and that's. Uh-oh, what am I doing here? This isn't working.
Oh, Mary Lou has another one. That's a good one too, Mary Lou. When Facebook suggests you might like something, they're really doing a good job tracking us, aren't they? And knowing our patterns of what we click on and what we don't click on. Mm-hmm.
Something weird is happening here. I can't get this.
Can't get that box off my head.
Can't get this little box off here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's all right.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Well, anyway, so yeah. So
get your votes in.
I think.
Are they in? You think?
I think so. We have 3 B's and 1 A. So B is winning. Texting while driving.
Really? B is winning.
Mm-hmm.
Say that again. What did you have? I got the 3 A's.
No, 3 B's and 1 A.
No, there were 3 A's. You voted for A. Hand washing.
Well, I'm just reading what people wrote down. So I wrote it first. So now there's 2 A's.
And didn't Linda say hand washing?
But Linda put hers on the screen. She's playing by the rules.
All right, we're gonna so we're gonna move on. So we're gonna so why don't we pull both A and B? We'll hold on to A and B as part of our top list, and but we know that they were close. So did you have more there, Linda? Okay, you can continue to vote for those A, B, and C's, but now we're going to move on to the next set. And look at this. We have this automatic. You just push a button.
And the letters
change.
That's why I said we needed that whole Vanna White thing going on. Because at least it would distract. It would distract.
I moved it down. All right.
Yeah, so Kathy's saying the text and driving thing's illegal. Yeah, you're right.
It's not illegal everywhere. Let's see. I'm not sure if it's illegal in Pennsylvania or not, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so here's one. Facebook suggestions of what I like. Trying to, they figured out that racy kinds of things motivate people to spend more time. So if you find things that are particularly upsetting, you'll respond to them more strongly. So Facebook will actually recommend things that are more upsetting to you.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of the big.
Well, I don't like that. That upsets me.
Here's that's F. Facebook suggesting of what I like, and then you know what where else that shows up? Have you ever seen that where it says like Ida likes such and such a thing that you never even like?
Oh yes. Ida likes Amazon, or Ida likes some. I
used to know why that shows up, but I can't remember. yeah, so that's maybe that's what the person's talking about.
It could be.
Is where they're actually selling products, saying, you know, Ida uses this or Ida, and I forget why. It's really just like you viewed it or it showed up on your screen or something like that. Robocalls and door-to-door sales calls.
See that door-to-door sales calls. It doesn't happen in my neck of the woods, but I guess it happens a lot around here.
I had one of these is illegally parking in handicap parking space. Somebody said. So we're gonna call that one already. That's part of that bad parking.
Okay.
One. And here's one, bullying.
That's a big one for me.
How about that, bullying? And another one, rude sales assistants and waiting staff. So this is a set. It's going to be hard to choose these. So you can continue to vote on A, B, C, D, and E, but now we're on to F, G, H, I, and J. Just so you can see. So F is Facebook suggestions of what I like. G is animals left in cars, animal abuse. H is robocalls and door-to-door sales calls. I is bullying. These are annoying things in life.
They are. They're big annoying. It's hard to narrow these down because these are big things.
And J, rude sales assistants, wait staff. So which of those would you say is the most annoying? F, G, H, I, and J.
We have a H and a G voted in. I don't know. When you walk by a car and you see a dog or a cat or some animal in the car, and it's hot outside, and I don't know, that's very annoying to me. I want to just take a brick and break through the window and let the poor thing.
So
out.
Is that a vote for you? Is that a vote for you?
Well, bullying. See, I don't know. There's three here that I could really. Wrap my arms around. I have to pick one.
You gotta pick one.
See, Kristen is like my kindred spirit because she picked H and I. It's hard to narrow them down.
Well, viewers are allowed to pick too, but
oh, I see.
Show host, nope. You got to pick one.
Okay.
So I saw H and J. Are those the two that you referred to?
I have 3 H's.
Okay.
A J and a G.
And there was an I too because Kristen voted twice.
Voted for I.
So let's see. So I'm going to jump into. I was really wanted to pick H, but you can't not pick I. Like, the people that comes to my door. That's not worse than somebody bullying.
No, bullying's
okay. So
pretty terrible.
Come over here. Come over here. Over here.
There's actually a new term that's been created called bullycide. There's so many people that have committed suicide as a result of bullying that the term bullycide is being coined. So that's huge.
Bullycide. What's that mean?
Bullycide. It's people who have committed suicide as a result of bullying. So not. This is right up my alley. All these negative things. Rude salespeople and wait staff. Well, that's having been a waitress for years, and I think I knew how to do it right. I always tried to give my customers the very best of what I could give them. To have somebody be rude while you're having out to dinner or buying something from them seems to be really contraindicated too. So I guess I'd have to go with either G or I. Okay, eeny, meeny, let's see. I'm going to say bullying.
Okay. Did you get your, did everybody else get their votes in?
I think so.
Selah just told me that that people chopping her hair off when she's, look at her. You can hardly tell it's the same dog.
Adorable. See, she's going to come over here.
There's Vanna.
I shouldn't have said it.
Okay.
So yes, Miss Ida.
Here, you want this?
So because leaving your
how many more you have over there, Linda?
Animal in a car when it's hot or whatever, isn't that illegal?
Oh, sure. Surely.
It seems like it is.
Okay, so you can continue to put your votes in, and if you're not watching live, you're welcome to add to it.
Because when we get done, we're going to have the list, that people are going to refer to for years
We sure are.
in terms of what are the top most annoying things.
Okay, so we only have 4 left this time. So
Okay.
but the winner here is H and I.
H and
So
I.
bullying and robocalls
Wow.
are the two that
Okay.
made the finals.
Okay.
And so now we'll put up some more. Trash tossed on the floor, not in wastebasket.
That came from Mary Lou, didn't it? Mary Lou must have been cleaning house lately. And somebody is not respecting that cleaning.
Need to get Vanna to switch the
Oh.
letters.
Are you putting all 5 of them
No,
up?
no, no. There's only 4. That's why that was over.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing
Here.
right now.
So put the blank one up on top of that. You don't want people to be confused.
Any
All
more
right.
than I am
So
already.
K is trash tossed on the floor. K is trash tossed on the floor. And L is people driving too close behind you. I just
Oh, that's a big one.
put up people driving too close behind you. M is phone battery dying.
Oh, that's annoying.
And N is being ignored when asking a question. Oh, there's another one. Here's another one. Oh, this is our last one here. Oh, websites that don't work. So let me put this up on the big screen so people can
Okay, so
look
let's
it over.
go.
So let's get your votes in.
KLM.
Trash tossed on the floor, not wastebasket. I throw stuff in my car. Like when I get trash in my car, I just throw it in the floor in the back. And I clean it up later. No, I don't.
Somebody else comes
No,
and cleans
eventually.
it up
No,
behind you.
No,
No.
nobody cleans it up but me. But
Oh.
eventually,
Your wife is sitting across from you. Be careful.
well, if I
when-
use her car.
Oh, I see. Andrea Duncan just joined us. So hi, Andrea.
Hello. People driving too close. Phone batteries dying. That's a pretty. Phone battery dying is a problem. Particularly, you have your phone and you get to this point where you start where it starts to die, right? And you're like, maybe I should need to get a new phone. And you're like, it'll be such a pain to get a new phone. You don't want to do that. So the votes are coming in.
Yes.
K, L, M, N, O.
Mary Lou has given us M and O. But you said the people out in the
Oh
audience
yeah,
can
you
vote
guys
more
are in charge out there.
That's
so
right.
You get,
I can't vote more than one stuff.
so you get to vote. So which of these do you have, Ida? Which? So I think this is a good one. Trash tossed on the floor. I'm for that. So that was one of the most humbling things about this thing. When I went through that list, original list of 200, I don't know, about 65 of them
You saw yourself in it.
One of them was sniffing. One of them was sniffing incessantly, like and I do that a lot. And so my mother even commented on it after watching one of my videos. So particularly in the winter when I have a cold, like I'll just sniff.
And you guys,
over and over
you
again.
had colds this winter
Get colds
too.
all the time. So anyway, so that was one of them. L&M, another L&M. You're going to have to sort of keep track for me.
Another
Ida, too.
L?
And so anyway, so almost all these are on my, ignoring when asking questions. Sometimes I get concentrating and I'm not paying attention to a person, and the next thing you know, they're asking me a question and I just don't pay attention. So I'm the poster child. Actually, we should put a thumbnail of just me for this video.
Of negative things? Rob says.
Right next to
I
that's
know,
annoying.
Cal, I ride in the back seat of your car.
Yeah, there's like being late was one of the real high ones on lots of people's lists. Nobody mentioned that this time, but I'm never late.
Step back because the lightning bolt's going to come through and strike you.
Telling bad jokes, lying.
Oh, telling bad jokes for
Ouch.
sure. And late, Cal. Whatever.
Well, it's cow time. I consider it cow time.
I see.
So then it's not really late. It's counting.
Okay.
So what's your vote? Let me put them back up again. Get your final votes in. K is trash tossed on the floor, not in a wastebasket. L, people driving too close behind you. M, phone battery dying. N, ignored when asking questions. And websites that don't work is O. What is that?
I don't know. She threw in a B. I think that's an abbreviation that's standard on.
Yeah, I don't know what it stands for. And those abbreviations.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
I think you do. Kathy, help him out.
Stay down. Get down. Get down.
She's here. So I'm going to say for me,
Put your
I
vote in.
think it would be M. That's what I'm voting. M.
Okay.
Because that would be annoying.
Is there anybody else? Did we get all the votes?
I think that's it.
So I have 3 L's, 3 M's, and an O. Is there any other votes that you see on there?
No. So that's good.
Which means L and M are our winners here. People driving too close behind you and phone batteries. So
Rose says we went down on Facebook. So are you all still out there on Facebook? Can you see us and hear us on Facebook?
Oh, sorry about that, Rob. So what do you think? If you're watching, we got some of your input live, but if you're watching recorded, please put some others in.
Absolutely.
I'm going to
look at the comments.
I'm going to put up our finals here. Bullying was one of them.
Oh, okay.
Robocalls and door-to-door sales calls. Texting while driving. No hand washing after restroom use, and people driving too close behind you. So this is like, we're trying to just narrow down this final list. We're going to try to put them in some order. PQ.
Somewhere there's an R. Oh, it's under there.
And we need like one more. STU. So.
What'd you do with the U?
Well, there's a U over here, I guess. So here, we can do it this way. I'm not going to be able to get this off because this is taped.
That's okay. Put the P over here.
There you go.
Okay, see, that was bad.
Can you get it?
No.
All right. There's a U.
She saw an opening and she went for it.
She's oh my.
Let's talk about annoying things. Oh, Sayla, you're too funny. Oh, I have dog spit all over my face. Get down, girl.
All right.
Oh.
We're going to bring this down. So let me just bring it up one last time. We'd like to get your votes on these. These are our top 6. So we're considering these our top 6. Let me move it this way just a bit.
Okay.
Here's our top 6. Hold those
Yeah, I will.
off for a second. Bullying, robocalls and door-to-door sales, texting while driving, no hand washing after restroom use, people driving too close behind you, and phone battery dying.
So this is how we
So this is just how we're going to rank these last
okay.
6. But these are our 6. We consider these 6 the most annoying things in life.
That's right. Did you know how much power you all have? Because we have successfully narrowed down
All of life.
To
only 6 annoying
these
things.
6 most annoying things. At least for us. Anyway.
There's a dog biting my hand. That's annoying. You got the message, didn't you? Yeah. Come over here. Come around here. Come here. Sayla, come here. Come on.
What would we do without Sayla? There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Mary Lou says R and Q.
All right. R and Q.
And Sam says people driving too close behind, so that's T. And Kathy says phone battery, so that's U. We're all over the place. Rob says Q and R, robocalls, and texting while driving. So those are our votes so far.
Okay. So if you've got new ones that you want to add, please do. But that's those are the ones that we're going to come up. We're going to continue to move on with the show. Let me get us back on screen. Hello.
Kristen says P and U. So we still have a couple votes coming.
P and U, yeah, you can still bring those votes in, and we'll use them to rank it ultimately, and we'll post which the final what our final list resulted in. So anyway, thanks for participating, and I might add dog biting to the to the list. But let's move on to the next thing. That was our That's Annoying show. Thanks for
helping us
coming and being a part of that. This is the next thing that we want to do is we want to move into Ida's saying of the day. How about that?
Oh, okay.
So Ida, would you be willing to give us a little bit?
And as part of one of the things I do is our shout outs and birthdays. And one of the days that popped up that's an important day this month, this week, is the 8th, which is Best Friends Day, which is why then I picked this quote. Sometimes we underestimate how important just loving kindness and being a friend and having a relationship with someone is. And this is a quote from Charlotte's Web. It's "You have been my friend. That in itself is a tremendous thing." So from F.B. White. So E.B. White. So to me, I just love this. First of all, I love Charlotte's Web, and I love this quote. So
yeah, friendship.
Oh, it's an important thing.
Yeah.
I was just reading a comment that Sam made, and it made me laugh.
Oh.
Because she
okay. So we're going to back up just a little bit?
I think we have to, because I totally missed that joke. Because she said she hates when people are too close behind her when she's driving. And Sam happens to be blind, so she said, "You didn't get my blind joke?" I'm like, "No, I did not." I'm clueless sometimes, Sam.
We got it now.
I got it. Thanks for interjecting that.
Sayla is bent on getting to you.
She wants to come on my lap. But anyway, yeah. So relationships, friendships, kindness are so important and so easy to do and to share. So
yeah, we're all about friendship.
That's right.
So let's keep moving.
Okay.
Let me see here. So,
joke of the day.
Let's do joke of the day.
Cool.
So the joke of the day is an opportunity for us to put words into people's mouths, not necessarily words that they choose. And I can't find my my setup for it. Oh, here it is. And the joke is Amber, and Amber says, "Speaking of grammar." You know, we had all those on the thumbnail and all those introductory grammar notes. Speaking of grammar, the present, past, and future walk into a bar.
Okay. I'm waiting for the punchline, Amber.
It was tense. It was tense. You get it? Present, the past, and the future.
I get it. I actually kind of like that one because
Come on, it's funny.
It's not funny. It's clever though, so I will give you that.
These jokes, you give me a hard time about these jokes, and I said this last week. We're gonna have to do a joke off.
I think that
where
we should.
You and I do
Absolutely,
because I can come up with jokes better than you almost any time.
Oh, okay. Now it's on because I know my jokes are better than yours.
So that's it. So one of these shows, you start to prepare yourselves at home because we're gonna have you also participate. But,
oh yes.
But you and I do a battle off, and we'll see who can tell the best jokes.
Okay. Could we do it like could we see who can make each other laugh? I have this thing about wanting to fill my mouth with water. Yeah. I've got a plan, Calvin.
We can look at that.
Okay.
We can look into that. That'll be great. We'll fill our mouths with water and then tell each other jokes and see who can get the other person to crack up.
Yes.
Won't hurt my dining room table or anything like that. Or any of the computers that we have to run the show or the cameras. That'll all be good.
Sam says tense, haha. Sam loves your jokes.
Yeah, well, they're good.
Sam.
Say, listen, that was a grammar joke, which
Well,
fits
I
into
like
the theme of the
grammar
jokes. It fits into the theme, and so like you come up with a grammar joke. You're not gonna have a grammar
I
joke.
have one. Did you? I got one. Did you? Did you hear about the pregnant woman who went into labor, and she started shouting out, "Couldn't, wouldn't, shouldn't, don't, can't."
Yeah.
She was having contractions. Okay.
Oh my.
That was good. Oh, Mary Lou says
Oh gosh.
Mary Lou says she likes the universal remote one better. So yeah, that was kind of a good one. The universal remote.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that changes everything.
Rob
That
says
joke.
he'll moderate the joke off for us.
Yeah, there you go, Rob. No, you can participate, Rob. You bring your own jokes and come on in and live it up.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know. I keep getting lost. I can't find the. There it is. I can't find the main. Okay, scream. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take this opportunity to say adieu to our folks who are on YouTube. Thanks for coming by.
Absolutely.
You can look at more videos. They're recommended to you down there, and also down below in the description. So thanks for coming by. We like to say, I'm uniquely the same. You're uniquely the same. Together, we could change the world. Thanks for coming by.